This is the Harwich Transfer Station, and my name is Mike, and we're going to take you on a tour to let you know where the town's trash goes and how it's handled. Right here is the transfer station. Our next facility is a recycling area, but today we're going to take you on a trip up to CMAS, where the town's MSW, municipal solid waste, is handled. It's turned from waste into energy. Residents with cars can drive up to our drive-up window. We have a chute where the trash goes down into the trough. Trucks and larger vehicles can back in. We have 4 entrances here. And the trash goes into this trough, and we have a compactor that goes into a 100-yard trailer. And then we deliver it up to CMAS for burning, which turns it into energy. There's the friendliest guy in Harwich, Bud Presti at the controls. Once the trailer is full, it's staged and then shipped to CMAS. And right now, one of the drivers, Johnny Tackett's about to hook up to the trailer, and he's going to take a trip with you up to CMAS and show you what it's like to unload a truck full of trash. Truck has just arrived at the tipping floor of the CMAS trash energy plant. He's carrying approximately 50,000 pounds of trash on an average load. He'll get directions from the floor manager here, and he'll direct him in, and then he will eject the load on the floor. It'll be pushed up by this huge Volvo loader, and then they shred it, and then it's processed and turned from trash into electricity. Now the load is dumped, he retracts the hydraulic ram, closes the door, and he's on his way back to Harwich. Okay, we've just arrived at CMAS, and we're in the operations room now. And the manager, John Walker, is going to explain the workings of the plant.
This is the CMAS fuel control room where the processing of the fuel happens after it's delivered. The tipping floor is off to my right here, and we receive anywhere from about 20,000 to 25,000 tons of MSW per week. When it's offloaded, either by truck or by rail from Cape Cod, the waste is inspected for any items that are either unprocessable or unpermitted. Unprocessable items might be large, bulky items or white goods, things of that nature that got through the waste stream, or hazardous waste, that type of stuff, particularly mercury, which we're looking to remove from the waste stream. After the waste is tipped, when we are shredding, the waste is sent up conveyors where it's again inspected for any items that are unprocessable or unpermitted for us to take. The waste at that time is shredded down to about a nominal 4-inch by 4-inch particle size. It's run across ferrous magnets that take out any metal, scrap metal that might be in the waste, which we use to recycle. It's sent overseas for recycling. The fuel at that time is called process refuse fuel, and it's either sent to the boilers for combustion or back to storage to allow us to feed fuel when we are not shredding.
No fish tank.
We're now in the power control room of the CMAS facility. Once the fuel has been tipped on the fuel side and has been processed into processed refuse fuel, it's delivered over to the boiler building for combustion. The fuel is delivered and then combusted in 3 high-pressure Riley-Stoker boilers. Once the combustion process has occurred, it generates superheated steam. The superheated steam is sent to 2 turbine generators. The net output of the facility is enough electricity to supply over 75,000 homes with electricity. The fuel is delivered from the fuel side of the plant in the processed refuse form, and it then is distributed to each boiler through a series of pant legs and chutes. Once the fuel is delivered into the boiler, it's pneumatically conveyed for combustion on the far screen. Once the combustion occurs, then it generates superheated steam in the boiler, which is sent to a turbine, which drives a generator to generate enough power for the plant, as well as enough to sell to the utility and enough to supply about 75,000 homes with electricity. Equipped with a continuous emissions monitoring system that monitors all the key pollutants that come out of our stack. The operators can monitor all the key pollutants continuously from the control room, and we must maintain below our permit limits on all key pollutants. Behind us here is the switch yard where the plant electricity is stepped up from 13.8 thousand volts to 138,000 volts and transmitted to the grid for use throughout the system. This is the ultimate recycling of your waste into electricity to be used by consumers.
Now that you have seen a trip to CMAS from the town of Harwich, you have an idea of how they turn our trash into energy. And if there's anything else that we can help you with at the transfer station, you can give us a call. The number is 430-7558. We're down here 7 days a week to help you. Anything we can do, just let us know. We hope you've enjoyed the trip, and you can see how our trash, along with the other communities, helps to provide electricity for 75,000 homes.